Hi guys, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. Thanks ever so much for joining me on your week ahead reading. We're looking at Sunday, March 1st through to Saturday, March 7th. To let you guys know also, if you want to go to a specific reading, a specific part of the reading, I cover 3 areas. I look at general, I look at work, and I look at love. So for example, if you want to watch the whole reading, great. Just go ahead, dive in and watch the whole thing. But if you only want to watch a specific part of the reading, for example, if you just want to see what's happening in love for the week, all you simply need to do is go to the comment section. I've written down when the readings start. So if you want to see love, it might start, for example, if it starts at 15 minutes 30 seconds, you just look for love. It says it there. It says what time it starts. You click into that time and it will take you straight to that reading. All right. So I'm just telling you this because I don't want anyone to sit through the reading waiting for a specific part to come up. If you can just, click into the timing in the comment section and go straight to the area that you want to look at. Okay, so yeah, I'm not on the reading this week. I'm just showing you the cards this week, but I thought it would be really nice just to pop in, say hello, and just tell you about the timestamps and stuff, just to make sure that everybody knows when they can, they have the option to just go to a specific part of the reading if they so wish. Okay. That's it. I want you guys to sit back, relax, and enjoy the reading. If you'd like to order a personal reading with me, guys, feel free to. My website link is in the comment section. It's also in the description box. Or you can just wait till the end of the reading and click into the link at the end of the reading. It'll take you straight through to the website. Enjoy the reading, guys, and I'll see you guys next week. Take care. Bye-bye. Hi, Aries. Welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. Thanks ever so much for joining me on your week ahead reading. We're going to have a look at the general reading first, and then we're going to have a look at your work and your love reading. Here we go. Okay, Aries, let's have a look then at the general. This week it's about the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups is love. She's giving, she's supportive, she's empathic, she's kind, she's understanding, all of those things. She's open-hearted when you have the Queen of Cups energy here. The Five of Cups energy. I really feel that you need to open your heart to somebody who needs it this week, Aries, because the Five of Cups is somebody who's really sad and somebody who's really down and depressed and in the doldrums, and somebody who's feeling really, the Five of Cups is a card about depression, or a card about feeling lost, or a card about somebody who has lost a relationship or someone close to them and they're really kind of stuck in the mire about that. So I feel with the Queen of Cups showing here, it's an important week for showing and for giving love to those who are probably feeling quite sad and quite emotional and quite depressed, possibly with that Five of Cups energy showing here. The Ace of Wands. I feel that this can definitely kind of restore faith. It can give them a charge that they've not had in a long time. It can actually give them the power. It can actually, I feel that this can ignite, because the Ace of Wands is all about ignition. So I feel that this week, Aries, it's about giving love to those who need it, those who are feeling quite down, quite helpless with that Five of Cups energy. I think that this action can ignite a light back in the life of whoever that person is, with that Ace of Wands sitting there. The Eight of Wands. I think that this can inspire someone to start to get up and take action and become active again, because the Ace of Wands is all about inspiration. It's the start of inspiration. It's the start of energy. And we've got the activation of that Eight of Wands energy there. So I think if you give love to someone who really needs it, somebody who's feeling really down this week, Aries, I really feel that this can spark a passion. It can spark this person. It can really charge this person with the Ace of Wands into becoming more active with the Ace of Wands energy. Because when you're the Five of Cups, you don't want to do anything. You don't want to go anywhere. You don't want to do anything. You just want to sit down and kind of mourn and cry and feel really down about something that you've lost. But I feel that if you can give a lot of love, and also I think if you can listen as well, because remember, she's a listener. So this week is a good week for listening to someone who's been going through some really hard times here. I think this can really get this person charged up again with the Ace of Wands, and I think it can inspire whoever that Five of Cups person is to go out there and start living again with the Eight of Wands energy showing here. Six of Coins energy showing here. The Six of Coins is giving and receiving. That's really the ethos of the card. Okay. Activity, receiving, giving is the Six of Coins energy. We'll come back to this one because I like to you know, I like to kind of join the cards up and stuff like that, but we've already got our 4 cards joined here. The 6 of Coins. I feel that this person, because the 6 of Coins is a number 6, is about the restoration of balance. So I feel that balance is restored here actually with this individual here, even though that is a money card at the best of times. Wow, we've got the Star. So this is all about healing. So I feel that this week is a week for helping, supporting, giving guidance with the Star energy to somebody who feels probably quite down and out with that 5 of Cups energy. Yeah, somebody who's been feeling really down and alone with the Hermit. And somebody who's also turned their back on good things happening. Somebody who can't see good things happening. They seem to be completely, you know, withdrawn with that 5. If you look at the 5 of Cups and the Hermit, this is somebody who is very down, very withdrawn. They don't see anything good in life. They're very much a loner. Things have happened to them. They found it necessary to just, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? To just remove themselves from life, from other people. They don't trust often. The Hermit and the 5 of Cups combination doesn't. It's just a card that shows somebody who's really down in the doldrums about life. They're really sad. They feel alone. They feel isolated. They tend to just isolate themselves from the world. They don't see anything good happening. The back of that Hermit's turned to that Star. It's not looking into it. It's looking away from it. I think this is a week, Aries, for you to really give some guidance to such a person like this. I think it can inspire them to finally take action. Okay, and I think it can help them to feel a bit more ordered as well with the 6 of Coins energy showing here. You got the 8 of Coins energy showing here. So this might be somebody who isolates themselves through work as well. This might be somebody that you do work with as well. This might be somebody who's been isolating themselves and they're building a fortress. Can you see how she looks like she's building these walls? She's building this fortress around her. I'm getting somebody who, there may be somebody that you work with the 8 of Coins as well, Aries, but I get the impression that this person has isolated themselves and they're really kind of building this fortress. Right, they're really down in the dumps. They don't have a lot of self-belief anymore. They don't believe that good things can happen. It looks like this person's had a really bad deal done to them. Let's have a look at the next one showing here. You got 2 8s though, which is good. So this is a week for advancing and moving forward as well with those 8s. The Chariot. Okay, so the Chariot is somebody who is, you need to work towards this. You need to work towards helping this person to become more in control, to put them back in control, to put them back in the driving seat, because this person is not really in the driving seat of their life. They're in the driving seat, but they're in the driving seat in a way that they've isolated themselves, and that's where they feel that their control is. But we've got the Chariot. The Chariot is the driving seat. It's moving things forward with the Chariot energy. It's taking control of one's life. It's getting ahead. Let's have a look. The Lovers. Lovers is a card about union. It's a card about how this picture is showing clear. It looks a little bit unclear on the screen for some reason. Yeah, the Lovers is a card about love, union, partnership, choice. Is the Lovers energy. Communication, ruled by Mercury, Gemini, is the Lovers energy showing here. Taking control of relationship. Putting oneself back in control of their relationship. This person never smacks of a relationship here. But the Lover's choice, the Chariot, taking control, getting ahead. I don't know whether they're moving away or moving on, but we've got this 6 of Coins energy here. Give and take, relationship, the Lovers. Getting back in control of a give and take, relationship, advancement. Back in control of give and take relationship. Let's have a look at this reading again. I feel that this is a week, Aries, where you're being asked to show a lot of love and understanding to someone who's going through some hard times here with the 5 of Cups. I feel that this person here has isolated themselves from the world. They no longer have any kind of belief in good things happening, and they may have been kind of working hard to build a fortress up around themselves. It almost feels like they're working hard to block other people out. I feel that if you can give some help and support to such a person here, I feel that this is going to inspire them to finally rise above, take action in moving forward with the Chariot energy. All right. I feel that you need to, because this is generosity as well as the 6 of Coins energy showing here. Generosity. I'm just trying to think what these are. We know what the meanings are, but I'm trying to fit in what this is about. Because I think that this is going to, if you do this, it's going to inspire them to take action in moving forward. There's an imbalance in these cards, isn't there? That's where it is. Can you see 2 coins here and 4 coins here? So there's an uneven distribution of wealth within a relationship. So they're going to be advancing and taking control, advancing and moving forward and overcoming an unbalanced or imbalance, an unbalanced and unfair and unbalanced relationship, the lovers. I actually feel that the person that you're dealing with has probably had problems in a relationship. That's what I'm getting from this reading. That's what I'm getting from this reading. I think this person that we are dealing with is probably Aries, had problems in a relationship already. That's what I'm feeling here. Because the 6 of coins, look here, it's not balanced. You've got 4 coins on one and 2 on the other. Somebody's getting more. Somebody's getting more than the other in a relationship. And you're inspiring them to take action, to move forward. Maybe you're inspiring them to take action to get their fair share in a relationship here. Or maybe you're inspiring them to take action and to move on from a relationship that was imbalanced, especially in terms of what they were getting out of it. I don't think this is about you. I think this is about you helping somebody like this. If you know somebody like this around you, I think that the universe is trying to advise you that you should be helping them. Let's do this one more time. The universe is asking you with this Queen of Cups card here to help, to support, to listen, to empathize with someone who's going through some difficulty here. All right, they've literally withdrawn from the world and they're building a fortress around them, and they no longer believe that good things can happen with the star. They don't believe that dreams can come true. It's your job this week, Aries, to help them and to inspire them that they can, with this 8 of Wands energy and the Chariot, advance and overcome probably an unequal or an imbalance in a relationship here. Maybe you need to advise them, or maybe you need to help them to talk to the partner or to talk to the person that they're having issues with, something like that. It's very interesting reading. Yeah, very interesting. I think in a nutshell, the universe is asking this week that you give somebody your time and you give somebody some help. Okay. Some of you guys, it might be sending money as well, because the 8 of Wands and the 6 of Pentacles is transferring of money, transferring of funds. So also you could be helping someone less fortunate than yourself, somebody who's a hermit. It could also be a tramp, somebody on the street. The hermits, you know, you see people unfortunately on the street, hermits are homeless people, you know. The advice this week could be to help the less fortunate than yourself. Somebody who's homeless, in despair. 5 of Cups is despair and homeless with the hermit energy. Somebody who no longer has any faith in the universe here. All right. Maybe somebody who's outside of the 8. Somebody who's outside of, you know, a place that's secure. Maybe you need to take action. Transfer funds to them, for example. Transfer money, because the 6 of Coins is generosity as well. Some of you guys, it might be the need to take charge of a relationship as well this week. Maybe there's some, I mean, it could also be to take charge of a relationship as well for some of you Aries here. The advice is this week. Some of you guys, you need to empathise with somebody who's upset as well. Because it might be that you've got somebody around you, Aries, who's upset with that 5 of Cups. Maybe they feel that they're being neglected. The Hermit is distance as well. All right? So maybe you need to show love to somebody who's feeling upset. Maybe they're feeling that you've been distanced here. Maybe they feel that you're distancing yourself from putting the work into the relationship here. Maybe they feel that there's no hope. But I feel that you need to kind of, with this Ace of Wands, inspire them this week. Take some action with the Ace of Wands energy. Start showing your emotions here. Be more generous, maybe with the 6 of Coins energy showing here. take charge of the relationship with the Chariot and the Lovers. Could also be this week as a week to show someone that you really care about them. There may be somebody around you, Aries, this week who feels that you've neglected them with that Hermit. Hermit means distance. You know, this person's distancing themselves from putting the work in. They don't want to put any work into the relationship. The Hermit, turning its back on the star, doesn't have any more faith, distancing itself from putting any work in. So maybe, I mean, this could be the person as well. Maybe you need to show, maybe this person's feeling really in despair. Maybe they feel that you've distanced yourself. Maybe they're doing the same thing. Maybe you need to show this person that you really care. Maybe the way that you can show them that you care, Aries, is by taking some action. Ace of Wands energy. Maybe you need to start communicating generously with them, because the Six of Coins is generosity and that's communication. So in other words, maybe if you've been a little bit distant here, Aries, it doesn't even have to be a lover. It can be a family member, whatever it is. If you've been a bit distant with that Hermit energy, maybe you need to start kind of, you know, advancing the communication. Maybe you need to start being a bit more generous with your time and communication. Start taking charge of the relationship by being more generous with your time and with your communication with the Six of Coins and the Eight of Wands. This week is a week for stepping up to the plate, I think, Aries, and being more generous with your time, perhaps your money, but also perhaps time in terms of helping somebody who really needs it. All right, we're going to come back and we're going to have a look at your work reading. Bear with me. Okay, Aries, let's have a look. So for work this week, what have we got? We've got, oh wow, you've got the Queen of Cups again. You had just had that in your general reading, and now you've got it in this one. I love this version of the Queen of Cups. She just looks like she doesn't care. Looks like she's throwing something away. I'm seeing you guys throwing something away, something emotional. It's almost like you're casting something out in terms of work with that Queen of Cups, that version of the Queen of Cups energy showing here. The Two of Cups energy. I feel that you are disconnecting emotionally with that Queen of Cups, because usually if her cup is closed or she's throwing the water out, it feels to me that you are disconnecting. I mean, you're sitting in the water though, so you are overwhelmed to a certain amount. I think it might be about a relationship in work this week. So I feel that there's a sense of overwhelmment concerning a relationship this week. And for some of you guys, you may need to disconnect emotionally from that with those two cards showing there. Let's have a look at the next one. I feel that with the Strength energy, this is all about having the strength. So this week, Aries, it's about having the strength to, even though you may be feeling emotionally submerged by a situation in work, I feel that it's about having the strength. This looks lopsided, these cards too, man. Sorry. It's about having the strength, with the Strength card, to emotionally detach from a relationship that's become too close in the workplace. Let's have a look at the next one. Yeah, we've got the Lovers here as well, showing here. All right, now this is, usually for me, this is a strong union, but it's having the strength to detach from the Two of Cups and the Lovers. This is someone that I think some of you guys are really close to in work. You're in love with someone, I think, in the workplace, showing here. Yeah, the Lovers and Death, it's at an end. So it's about having the strength. Can you see that? Because you've got strength here, and then you've got these two cards either side. And one of them with this Queen of Cups shows you with that cup. Can you see? And I think that this is a really hard thing for you to do, Aries. I think it's really, really hard, because I can see that you're submerged in the emotion here. I see that you're absolutely submerged. You're like completely overwhelmed by the whole thing. But this is why you need to have the strength to emotionally kind of just throw those emotions away. Like, we can see that the water is going back, and it's, every time you try and throw your feelings away, it just submerges you even more. But it is a week for having the strength to emotionally try and detach from a relationship here. One in which this relationship here, it's very strong, but it's at its end. It's not going to go anywhere. One in which the Lovers is with the Death card, it's not going anywhere. So I just feel that this is a week for throwing away a relationship that's just not going anywhere at all in the workplace. Okay, so this is really love in the workplace. We've got the Knight of Wands. So this is a time now to be seeking new ventures, new roads, a new journey, a new project, possibly a new job. Some of you guys may be focusing on leaving behind a very stable job as well. I mean, the King of Coins could be the lover, of course, leaving the lover behind, who's the King of Coins, but also the King of Coins in terms of status in a job. This would be somebody who's done really well in a job. You're in a very high job. You're you're the CEO or you're the boss or whatever. Some of you guys may be considering leaving that as well behind. The Four of Cups. Some of you guys not happy. Some of you guys bored. So I actually feel that there's two things going on for work, and we'll discuss this top line again in a moment. But I feel the first thing is, the second thing is some of you guys this week are considering leaving behind. You're moving away from a position that you've held for quite a while. It earns you good money, Aries, but I think that you're probably quite bored with it now. What's the other one? You want to do something new. You may be considering going back to college with that Page of Coins, picking up a new craft, learning a new skill with the Page of Coins energy showing here. All right, that's going to bring Nine of Cups. That's going to bring you contentment and happiness. Two things in work. Very interesting reading. I really like this work reading. I think it's very, very interesting. The first thing is about love. Okay, so in the workplace, and sometimes love does creep over into love does creep over into work readings. Okay, but I think that this is a week for work, Aries, in which some of you guys, the more that you think about it and the more that you try and throw your emotions away about someone, the more it submerges you. But the universe is pleading with you and saying, look, come on, have the strength and the faith now to cast out your emotions about an individual. So it's really just casting out. I know it's hurting you. It probably is, because you're every time you throw out your emotions, the water just rises higher and higher and higher. You can see on the Queen of Cups face, she's like, I don't give a shit. Can you see her face is completely blank? She's like, I don't care. But you do care. And the more that you try and cast your emotions away, the more it hurts. So this week, you have to have the strength to do that. And if you look at the face, it's telling you to have the faith, have the strength to cast out your emotions about a person in the workplace, and to have the strength just to bear it, just to be poker faced, just to kind of just deal with it. Because this relationship, this lovers, I know it's strong, but it's actually literally, with I think the Death card, it's not going anywhere. I don't think it's going anywhere. And it's funny how we have two people in the Death here. Two people together. It's like they're going up in flames. This relationship for me is not going anywhere. So you've got to really, you've probably tried to let it go before. But I think that the universe is saying you've really got to focus on letting this go now, because it's probably doing you more harm than good. The second thing is, Aries, I think that some of you guys are really focusing on leaving behind a very stable job that you've been in probably for quite a while. I think probably because of boredom, and now is the time for some of you guys to start focusing on developing and learning a new skill, one that is actually going to bring you a lot of contentment and satisfaction. Okay, because what you're in at the moment may not be the thing that you really feel happy about, or that brings you that satisfaction that you want. All right, we're going to have a look at your love reading. Bear with me. Okay, Aries, let's have a look then at what's going on for love for you guys. We have the Sun. So Sun is a very good sign in a love reading, because it represents happiness and joy, and if this is a new relationship, it's all going very well. It's just a really bright and positive and optimistic card for a love reading showing here. Yeah, and the Ace of Coins. This is really nice, actually. I think for love, what I'm seeing here is something really positive happening with that Sun energy. I'm seeing the potential of a commitment here, or the potential to start building something within a relationship with the Ace of Pentacles energy showing here. The Magician energy here, so this is having the power to create something new as well. I mean, the Magician and its Ace, this rules the Aces. So this is a commitment here. All right, the Magician has the power to create this. The Magician has the power to take this pentacle and create it into something amazing. All right, so I just feel something really positive and love is happening this week for Aries with the Sun. And I feel that there is the potential, a really solid potential as well with the Ace of Coins energy to start creating some magic, something new within a relationship with that Magician energy showing here. We've got the Eight of Wands, and things are going to happen very quickly. I feel that, and also the Magician is ruled by Mercury. So Mercury rules, in terms of timing, it's very, very, very fast. So I just feel that something really positive is happening, and I think it has a really solid potential for things to pick up the pace really, really quickly within this relationship with that Magician and the Eight of Wands showing here. But be careful, because as soon as things pick up really quickly, things can burn out really quickly as well, because the Five of Coins is rejection. Can you see how things are very quickly picking up with the Magician and the Eight of Wands? And it looks all very good with those first 4 cards, but I feel that if you rush into anything, it can burn out very quickly with that Five of Coins energy showing there. All right, we have the Nine of Pentacles energy here. I just feel that this week is a week for enjoying time on your own, or just enjoying the fruits of your labor, and enjoying kind of just your home, and spending time with your friends, perhaps with the Nine of Coins energy, and just taking time out. And also the Nine of Coins in a love reading, because this looks like it's a new relationship to me for you guys, Aries. So that Nine of Coins, when you get that in a love reading, this is someone who isn't necessarily, you're not in an exclusive relationship. You've got lovers, you've got amours, but you're not in anything solid. So this is the card that says, yeah, we're dating, but we're not together officially. So maybe this week is a week for focusing on just having some fun, but not committing too quickly. I think this is a week just for having some fun, just for learning maybe about this individual with the Page of Coins energy showing here. And yeah, with the Nine of Cups, just learning about the individual and what kind of brings you the happiness that you want, or what makes you feel happy concerning this person showing here. I'm seeing a lot of happiness here though with that Nine of Cups. Perhaps you're receiving a gift with the Six of Pentacles energy here. The Emperor, that's you. That's you there. The Emperor is an Aries person here. I feel that you, in terms of receiving gifts, I think that you being the Emperor Aries, you need to kind of put some parameters around that though. I feel that you can have fun together with the Nine of Coins. It's nothing serious, learn about this person, go out for meals, enjoy yourself with this person, have some fun, have some leisurely time, Nine of Cups energy, but draw the line at kind of, with this Six of Coins energy, receiving stuff and giving stuff, if that makes any sense, because this looks very new. And it looks to me like the universe is trying to say to you, look, you've got this new kind of really positive and optimistic relationship that's come in, Aries. And there is real potential with this relationship with that Ace of Coins energy. But if you move too fast with that Magician and the Eight of Wands, things are going to burn out very, very quickly on that, especially with that Eight of Wands there. Burn out, Five of Coins. So things are going to kind of like go south. Things are going to burn out very, very quickly, because the Five of Coins is the card of rejection. You're either rejecting the person or the person's rejecting you. And it's very quick with the Eight of Wands. And then we've got that Magician. So, yeah, you might have a nice relationship here and it feels really good. And there's real potential to build something with this person. But if you move too quickly with the Magician and the Eight of Wands, things will burn out very quickly. So, really, it's about just taking the time to get to know each other with this page and that 9. You're not, you don't want to get into anything too exclusive with this person with that Nine of Coins energy. You can see she's reading a book here and she's studying something here. So you really want to just take your time, get to know them, have some fun with that Nine of Cups energy, but draw the line at kind of doing all of this kind of, giving and receiving type thing. It's a trick. I always find the Six of Coins tricky in love because there's 3 people on the card. But if I were to just say that it's about kind of, Six of Coins is about generosity in relationships. All right. But also the Six of Coins can be where one partner has more power than the other, especially economically. All right. So one person is trying to assert their power over the other in a relationship. All right. And the Emperor for me is where you draw, it feels like you need to draw the line at that. So, but at that, it's almost like there's a but in it. Nice relationship has potential to grow with the Ace of Coins. But if you move too fast, it's going to go downhill rather quickly, I think, with that 5. Take time out to learn about the partner. You're not in anything exclusive. There's no rush. You've got 2 9s here. 2 9s, you are coming to a place of completion here. All right, in the relationship. And you are going to be you could be starting something new, like a new grounded relationship where you build it with that Ace and that page as well. But for the time being, just have some fun, just relax, just have some fun, learn about each other, nothing too heavy here. Have some fun with that Nine of Cups, but I think draw the line at being too, with the Six of Coins energy, being too serious, or, you know, giving something or accepting something, maybe taking a gift from this person, or you giving something to this person. Do you see what I mean? Because sometimes when you're giving presents to each other so early on in a relationship, I just feel that that's a little bit kind of like, that's too much. Flowers is fine, but anything too much serious, too serious can be, you know, it can be tantamount to saying, yeah, let's get into something real quick here. I just feel that you need to draw the line, being the Emperor at that Six of Coins energy showing there. Just have a look at these two cards together. Yeah, she's got a coin in her hand, and this person's asking, she's standing, there's two people here sitting. Oh, no, that's what it's saying. Sorry, I had to get it there. I had to get it close up and see. They're putting her on a pedestal. Can you see? That's what it was. I was thinking, no, this doesn't feel right. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. Draw the line as the Emperor at putting, can you see, look. See that? When you do tarot, you look at the card and then you really look into it and you think, okay, what's this trying to say? Because it doesn't feel... What I was doing there was a common mistake that you can make in tarot, which is just reading the meaning of a card. So Six of Coins in a relationship is give and take. It wouldn't make any sense to say that in this relationship, in this reading. It doesn't make any sense to say with the Six of Coins in this reading, it's about gifts. Of course you can accept a gift. When I was saying that, I was just trying to think, well, what is this trying to say? It's a gift, yeah, maybe. But then I thought, no. So I love this deck, but the pictures are too small. They should have done it on bigger cardstock. Look, can you see? Can you see, look, she's got the pentacle in her hand, and she's got, this is what gave it away for me, the wand. Like she was commanding something. She's in command. Can you see? And I was looking at this boy here, and it almost reminded me of the Hierophant. Like, they were both, like, listening to her and learning from her. They've put her on a pedestal. That's what they've done. They've put her on a pedestal. Draw the line at putting this person on a pedestal. So what the reading is saying is, look, you've got this new relationship, the Sun. It's good, because there is potential to build something for the future with the Ace of Coins. But Mercury being the planet of speed, and you've got a speedy Eight of Wands here as well, you're rushing things. So, good relationship has the potential to build, Aries, but if you rush into anything with this person, you will find that there will be burnout very, very quickly. Can you see? And also, look, see that Five of Coins there? Can you see the witch here, the wizard? They're flying off from the building. So you rush into anything really quickly with this person, someone's bailing out just as quick with the Five of Coins. Somebody's going to bail out, all right? You need to take your time and get to know this person, Aries. All right? You're not in anything exclusive with the Nine of Coins. You're not. All right? Not unless it shows with the Two, which can be somebody who's personally secure within a relationship, but you're not. You're not in anything relationship here, all right? You're learning about each other with both cards. And yes, have some fun, but draw the line, Emperor, at putting this person on a pedestal, Six of Pentacles. In other words, get to know them first. Because what can happen is you get involved with someone and everything's great. It's like, oh man, they're incredible. They're this, they're that. Oh, they're this, they're lovely. They're so well spoken. They're this, they're the other, blah, 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 blah. But you don't really know them. And remember, Pentacles are surface. So Pentacles aren't really going to tell you what a person is. They'll show you what they are, because Pentacles represent the face, the body, the voice, you know, the skin, the teeth, everything. They represent the outer shell. They don't represent the inner. The cups represent the inner, and there are no freaking cups on this reading at all. All right? So with that Six of Coins, avoid putting them on a pedestal. Look what she's wearing. Skirt, short, top. You know, the man's kind of sitting here, he's like, oh yeah man, look at her legs. He's probably looking at her legs. He's looking at the body. This girl is probably in awe of the way that this, can you see? She's all fully clothed. She's looking at it in awe at the way that this one looks. They're admiring her with the Six of Coins. So we look at, Six of Wands is not just about admiration. The Six of Coins is as well, especially on this deck. Draw the line as the Emperor, Aries, at putting this person on a pedestal, because you don't know them. And if you rush into anything, just because you're having a good time and there's something buildable here, avoid rushing in. So draw the line as well at rushing in to anything with this person, because probably with that Five of Coins as well, they could be gone if you rush into sex or anything with this person. Get to know them. Have some fun, but draw the line at putting them on a pedestal until you actually know them. Let them work for it. All right? Let's have a look. Now, I forgot on the work reading to do the advice on the work reading. Let's have a look on the work reading. Universe Spirit, what is the advice you have for Aries on the work reading? What's the advice you have for Aries on this work reading? Show me. Not this one, on the work reading we just did. Quiet retreat was for work. It said it's time to disconnect from the outer world so that you can discern and process your true thoughts and feelings from your inner world. Create the quiet time for yourself and you'll have more clarity about what to do next. And that was for the work reading, okay? For the love reading here, what is the advice you have for love for Aries this week? What is the advice you have for love for Aries this week? Oh, finances and career. So financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. May not correlate to this. I mean, we could say the Six of Coins was something about that, but it doesn't feel like it. And we do have an Ace here. We do have a lot of Pentacles, actually. We've got a Nine of Pentacles. We've got a Page of Pentacles. We've got an Ace of Pentacles. We've got a Six of Pentacles. And we've got a Five. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, yeah, finances could be a thing. Maybe you want to avoid putting them on a pedestal. Maybe you want to avoid lending them money. Whatever the case is, I think it's to avoid putting them on a pedestal. All right. Now, yeah, I mean, this doesn't necessarily have to fit in with this reading. For some of you guys, financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. But it also might be, especially if you're meeting someone, but especially Aries if they're younger than you as well. Avoid kind of rushing into anything because as well with the Five of Coins energy, this could be losing money as well. So avoid rushing into anything. You could be losing money, for example. That type of thing. Alright? You need to protect your finances in this area here. Alright? Draw the line at lending money as well. So there could be something about money involved in this as well, if I read it that way. But I think the other way as well to read it is avoid putting people on pedestals that shouldn't be there until you get to know them. Alright, that is your reading, my darlings. I'd like to say thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe. If you'd like your own private reading, click on the link in the comment section or at the end screen. Take care. Bye-bye.